Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a simple question. Imagine I offered you two options right now. Option A, win the lottery and become a millionaire instantly. Option B, improve yourself just 1% every single day for the next 5 years. Which would you choose? Most people jump at the lottery. Who wants to wait? But here's the catch. Winning once doesn't guarantee lasting success. In 5 years, without the right mindset, you could end up back at square one. Improving yourself consistently, however, builds habits that generate success again and again. Let's start with the first and most important step: clarity. Most people wake up, scroll through their phones, go through routines, and wonder why life feels dull. Clarity is knowing exactly what you want and why you're pursuing it. Without it, you're like a taxi passenger telling the driver, just go anywhere. Life will rush by, but you'll be going nowhere. Real success begins with asking yourself, what is my purpose? What am I really working toward? Michael Jordan didn't dominate basketball in a single day. He honed thousands of small skills consistently, even when no one watched. A simple daily exercise. Look in the mirror tonight and ask, why am I doing what I'm doing? If your answer is, because everyone else is doing it, congratulations. You just discovered the reason you feel stuck. Improving clarity means removing distractions and focusing on what truly matters. Start writing your goals every morning, review them each night, and ask yourself if your actions today brought you closer to your dreams. Remember, motion alone is not progress. Even a rocking horse moves a lot without going anywhere. And clarity alone isn't enough, because knowing where you're going is only the first step. Tomorrow, we'll dive into the second habit that separates dreamers from achievers. Now that you know where you're headed, the next step is discipline. Motivation feels great, but it's temporary, like sugar. Discipline is what keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. It's like oxygen. Invisible, yet essential. The truth is, most people fail not from lack of intelligence, but because they can't maintain consistency. Think about it. How many times have you started something with excitement only to quit 2 weeks later? Discipline is cultivated through small, deliberate actions. Elon Musk slept on the factory floor and showered at work while building SpaceX because rockets don't care about your mood. They care about precision and execution. Similarly, success in life doesn't wait for inspiration. You show up every single day. Start with micro-promises. Read 2 pages. Exercise for 10 minutes. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Small actions build trust in yourself, eventually leading to bigger commitments. Another strategy, make discipline easier than distraction. Place books on your pillow if you want to read more. Pack gym clothes the night before if you want to exercise. Or put your phone in another room when working. Discipline isn't about becoming a robot. It's about creating an environment where good decisions happen automatically. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Once discipline becomes a habit, it stops feeling like work. It simply becomes part of who you are. But discipline alone won't open all the doors. The next habit is what turns your ideas and efforts into opportunities. Because if you can't connect with people, your potential will remain hidden. Discipline keeps you moving, but communication opens doors. Your ideas, talents, and dreams don't matter if you can't convey them. How many times have you seen someone less skilled succeed simply because they communicated better? The world rewards clarity in expression, not raw talent. And communication isn't about talking endlessly. It's about connecting, being clear, confident, and relatable. Think of it this way. If a waiter explains a menu clearly and confidently, it saves you time and builds trust. Communication works the same way in life. Daily improvement in communication can be practiced by telling stories, listening more than you speak, and focusing on helping others feel understood. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't inspire millions with technical plans, he shared a vision they could feel. Daily practice is essential. Speak up in meetings, share your thoughts, even if your voice shakes. Over time, your fear diminishes and confidence grows. Remember, communication affects every part of life: relationships, career, friendships. Clarity gives you direction, discipline keeps you moving, but communication ensures people notice and respond to your efforts. Next, we'll explore the fourth habit, something even the smartest and most talented people often overlook: controlling your emotions under pressure. Emotions are powerful. They can either elevate you or destroy everything you've built. Think about the last time you sent a text in anger or lost your temper at work. Emotional mismanagement has ruined more careers, businesses, and relationships than lack of talent ever did. Emotional control is the ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Daily practice is key. Pause, breathe, count to 10 before responding to upsetting situations. Protect your energy. Avoid constant negativity. Limit mindless scrolling and don't argue with fools online. The goal isn't never feeling anger, fear, or jealousy, but mastering your response. Leaders from history weren't always the smartest. They were the ones who stayed calm during chaos. Like exercising your body, emotional strength grows with practice. Patience, gratitude, and letting go of small irritations. Remember, clarity guides you, discipline propels you, communication opens doors, and emotional control ensures you don't burn the house down while passing through those doors. Master these, and life starts bending to your will rather than overwhelming you. And finally, we arrive at the fifth habit, arguably the most critical for long-term success in a world that's changing faster than ever. The last habit is continuous learning and adaptability. Imagine trying to run your life on outdated tools, like installing TikTok on a Nokia 3310. The world evolves every day, and if you don't adapt, you get left behind. Companies like Kodak and Blockbuster fell because they refused to change. It's not the strongest who survive, it's the most adaptable. Learning doesn't stop after school. Every day, seek knowledge, read, listen, observe, experiment, and reflect. Even 10 minutes daily compounds into mastery over time. Ask yourself each night, what did I learn today that I didn't know yesterday? Adaptability makes you resilient. Like bamboo, it bends under pressure but never breaks. Mistakes are lessons. Failures are opportunities. If you consistently improve clarity, discipline, communication, emotional control, and learning, 5 years from now, you'll barely recognize yourself. Success isn't a single leap. It's the sum of tiny improvements made daily. Start today, even at 1% growth, because those small gains accumulate into extraordinary transformation. Tomorrow, take action. Identify one small step in each of these 5 areas and commit to it. Start building your unstoppable future today.